Hey guys, Jack Revell here from Life by Design, and today I'm going to be teaching you how you can become your own life coach. Let's go. So first of all, I'm going to tell you 3 things that you can do to become your own life coach right now. I'm also going to give you 2 super powerful questions that you can ask yourself to really change your life, and I'm going to give you 1 exercise that you can use over and over again to get yourself on the right path. Let's get into it. First of all, 3 ways that you can become your own life coach. The first thing is put time aside. Put time aside for you. If you had a meeting with somebody, really important, like an interview or like a job or going for a meeting with someone at work, you'd make time in your diary. You'd put an hour aside or whatever, half an hour aside. But why don't we do that for ourselves? If you do that for yourself, you find that time. You're able to then actually sit down and work on just you, not everything else that's going on around you. I mean, no phones, no distractions, you time. Now, what you want to do in that time, whether it's half an hour, 45 minutes, even just 5 minutes, can really give you the clarity you need to move forward. Now, in that time, to use it wisely, I recommend writing stuff down. Writing things down is fantastic because we've got 2 parts of our brain. We've got the subconscious mind, which is where we store everything, and we've got the front of our brain, the conscious mind, which is where we make decisions. Okay. Now, by bringing stuff from the back of our brain into the front and then onto paper, it allows us to be able to compartmentalize everything and make better decisions because we've essentially got a second brain right there in front of us on the paper. So write everything down. The second thing I'm getting to do is break it down. Right? Work out what it is that's going wrong, what's going right, what could be better, what maybe could you learn from, what's worked well in the past. Start asking yourself all these sorts of questions. Start making a bit of a timeline between the bits before things went wrong and maybe what happened after things went really well, and start trying to look for patterns and traits and habits that you picked up along the way that could maybe help or that are maybe hindering your progress. All right. The last thing I want you to do is to talk to yourself in the future person. If you're for someone who wants to complete something, let's say you want to do a marathon or you want to get a new job or whatever it might be, start saying, I am a runner, or I am a insert job here, or I am a grateful person, or I am a meditator. By doing that, you're forcing the brain to think about the way that you could be that person rather than wanting to become that person. You're already making yourself there in the future. So those are 3 ways that you can coach yourself. Now, 2 super powerful questions that you can add on to this are going to really change the world, right? So the first thing is I want to ask yourself, if you want to have X, then who do you need to be? So again, if you want to have X, who do you need to be? And then to be that person, X, what do you need to do? So these 2 questions that allow you to be able to think, right, who do I want to become? Okay, and what do I want to have as that person? And then what do I need to do to become that person as a result? And if you think really deeply about those questions, again, write it down, break it down, you'll start to realize that in order to be able to do something, to get something, to become something, they all connect very nicely, all right? Now, the last exercise I'm going to give you, which is one that I've used so many times myself, that has really helped myself and my clients in pursuing what they really want in life and getting rid of the stuff they don't, is what I call an energy in and energy out audit. Okay, simple thing. Get a piece of paper, draw a line down the middle and write energy in, energy out on each of the columns. Then I want you to write down all the things in your life that give you energy. It could be anything. It could be exercise. It could be your family. It could be friends. It could be food. It could be going somewhere. It could be reading. It could be anything that gives you energy. Write it in that column. And then on the opposite side, write the things that drain your energy. Again, it could be friends, it could be family, it could be work, it could be reading, it could be TV, social media, the endless list goes on. But by writing these things down and putting them in 2 columns, you can start to understand where your traits and your habits are starting to bring you down and where you can actually focus more of your energy on the things that will bring you up. Now, a lot of my clients, and myself included, have used this strategy to do things like quit social media for over 1.5 years. I also did it to go sober for 400 days. I use this technique to be able to spot the things in my life that are not giving me what I want and not serving me in the way that I feel they should, and allow me to focus on the things that I do want to do. I want you to remember this quote: by trying to strengthen the weakness, you weaken the strength. So don't try and focus on the things you're bad at, focus on the things that you're good at. Right? Those are 3 things and 2 powerful questions and 1 exercise that you can use to become your own life coach. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe to my channel and I'll see you on the next video.